Let's go through this letter sent to the Comptroller's office about Tennessee State University. The letter was written by the Tennessee Black Caucus of Lawmakers, and it said that they were offended by the Comptroller Jason Mumpower and what he had to say about the historically black university.
It was his tone, and it was the aggressiveness of his questions. So
you may know this by now, but TSU has been struggling just to make it through the end of the year after realizing that when they started this past semester, they only had a few $1 million in the bank. Just to put that into perspective, TSU at the time had a monthly payroll of about $18 million. Mumpower told TSU officials that they had to take everything down to the studs and make massive cuts around the university. But he also had some things to say about the former president, Glenda Glover,
who has made out like a bandit while leaving only a legacy of dysfunction.
So just a bit more context. Glover had already been forced to step down as president, but then a few months later, we learned about her retirement package. Now, this retirement package, agreed upon by the old TSU board, totaled about $1.7 million and had a few things in there, things such as a parking spot, an executive assistant, and access to the school seats at Nissan Stadium for both TSU and Tennessee Titans games. Mumpower told the new TSU leadership that all of that had to go.
No parking places, no Titans football tickets, no building naming, completely finished.
State lawmakers acknowledged that there had been some issues with how TSU had been run, but they took issue with the comptroller's line of questioning. They also had issues with Mumpower suggesting that TSU should consider selling their historic Avon Williams campus downtown.
That's prime property. Why would they sell those assets that could be beneficial in the future?
Mumpower said everything should be on the table if it means freeing up some money so that this university can stay afloat. But remember, this is the same university that the state acknowledges they've underfunded hundreds of millions of dollars over the past several years. So why sell their property just to keep their doors open if they're still owed hundreds of millions of dollars? That's the question. Lawmakers say there's got to be a better solution. Now, Mumpower sent NewsChannel 5 and other news media this response that read in part, quote, "While I certainly respect the member's opinion, I stand by my comments regarding the former president. There is clear and overwhelming evidence that her administration placed the university in financial peril." He went on to say that, quote, "TSU is facing a critical situation, and this is the time to ask tough questions and for university leaders to make difficult decisions." Mumpower apparently didn't send this letter to the Black Caucus, and they made it known that they weren't happy about that.
It's like I said what I said, and that type of attitude is what is causing the division.
The next meeting between TSU and the Comptroller's office won't happen until February, but in the meantime, I'm wondering, what do you think of all this?